presentation by Mel Boschner of the Meditations on Pythagoras' Theorem.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this one is different. So I might ask you first now, and we're trying to use the Project Muse, if you like, category of questions as well. So under aesthetic, it asks you as well to see what colours. Look at the colours in this work of art. Which ones do you see first? Was colour the first thing you noticed? What else caught your eye? And I suppose we can't be haunted as well by the last one we saw. So, Dave, what?
Well, something this needs to colour the sparkle and the hint that this educational facility got extra funding and went to bling.
Bling, yes, so I love this. So it's Pythagoras gone bling. Well, that would appeal to some of the class, wouldn't it? It's a great story here now.
This to me actually is incredible. I just said that I was in Cairo and Tutankhamun's death mask was there, and I got my phone out quietly. I was taking a photo, and this plainclothes policeman in denim jacket and trousers came over to delete that. And it's the same thing. This is the same thing. It's the turquoise and the colours and everything. It's interactive. It makes you feel like it's alive as well. So, but he stopped me and said,
No one is going to stop you here because it's Pythagoras' theorem.
On that, we see this as exotic.
Yes.
These are not stones that exist for us.
yes.
Yet I was in South America and all the pebbles were of such a rich colour.
Yes.
You know, we were buying them for a fortune here in Ireland, but they were on purpose.
Yes. So again, do you think in this case, Dave, that these are just like the stones, literally, and they've been quite, quite readily available for others? Okay.
It's the texture of something, isn't it? You know,
How is the texture different to the stones downstairs now?
It's boring, doesn't it?
Is it more boring, you think, does it, because the white and the grey, or like
This
Well, it's more
one-
natural, the one downstairs, I suppose, than this.
You've got a texture, but it's the performance being right angles to the boards, whereas one downstairs isn't.
What is different here? There's something different now. It's more your powers of
To
observation.
me, there's a hint that it's been measured with chalk all around it. There's a hint of chalk lines under all the stones. And so the positioning has been more calculated.
And I think as well in the other one, has he done the triangle differently so that the squares were on, the 1, 2,
on this side.
yes, and the 9 was on this side.
Yeah.
And that would be fascinating, wouldn't it, for our students to see, because they begin to see, as we
No
talked
matter
earlier,
how
of the
we-
movement, and that no matter how we talk about it,
Which means it's affecting you.
that as long as it adds up, that the
It's just
square,
fine.
the sum of the square of the other two sides, so the other two sides can be interchangeable. As long as so again, this was something that would have been totally lost on me at school. Knowing how much colour, I mean, I never thought of Pythagoras' theorem, let's say, having colour, nor having, I couldn't imagine what it looked like. And now I can see the square of the hypotenuse. It is, yes, we must go upstairs. Excellent, so we have to go up and see the chestnut one also. But,
That's being really serious.
I think, now what, do you think are the colours random? Do you think there's anything?
Yeah, is there a pattern to the colours?
Sorry, John?
I was just wondering, is there a pattern to where the colours are?
Is there a pattern in the colours? Or just, which colour did you see first, Keith? The blue? For me, I saw more the green.
Green, yeah.
Yeah, the turquoise green. And someone else said the last day they thought the red. You see, so everybody will bring to it their own thing. So does this, is this a different story? If we ask that first question, what's the story? Is this a different story to the story downstairs?
Because
Is
the
it
colours,
Yes.
the colours, it led into a different conversation amongst yourselves.
And if you were Maureen teaching maths now and teaching Pythagoras' theorem, which one of those would you choose to show first? Of the two we saw, now we have to see one more.
This one is very visual, and I think a very visual learner myself, so this would appeal to me.
Yes, to look at it why. And as well, it kind of, in terms of the maths part, it kind of takes the fear out of it. You sort of want to play with it and see. As you say, it gives bling to Pythagoras. I love that. Bling. Pythagoras and bling. You could have forced it on, yes. Yes, I'm comparing. But I think I love the notion like of this meditation on the theory. I would think of meditation in the context of like reflection and prayer, but also maybe meditation in terms of music, or meditation on a theme, or dance or something. We would have done dance themes of our meditations on reflection. But I never associated. For me, this is about as well experiencing a totally different understanding of that night. I wouldn't have thought of it in terms of meditative, only like terrifying, if you like, in terms of what I was going to do. So, just see one or two of the other questions. The page on the last page, particularly questions. He's asked logically. There's an interesting one here from Logic, and it says, find a hidden idea or emotion in this work of art. What is it, and what clues helped you to find it?
Remind you know the worry stones? Do you know the stones?
The worry beads? Exactly.
That, and it kind of solving something. So it's kind of like.
Okay, isn't that interesting that you can associate it with the worry beads, but this time the worry takes the worry out of it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Anybody else in that one?
I think it's very calming.
Yes?
The colours are very vivid because, like the sea, we're talking about the sea, but you can see the sea here as well with the glitter.
Yes.
So it's very
You
soothing.
would think of the sea because of the green.
Colours,
and the
green.
yeah. And why, you see, it's interesting with the sea, and it came up as well downstairs.
Yeah.
Why would you think of the sea in this case? Well, I wonder, see,
The blue could be the sea.
to set us off to do other work. Like you could say to your class, I wonder when Pythagoras came upon the theorem, as it were, what was he doing, or how, just because I think he had upon it overnight. Does anybody know that, about how did Pythagoras discover the theorem, as it were? Or how? So then, but I'm asking kind of rhetorically, this would be a good foundational question, like why do we, I would be thinking under foundation, but it says here, like, for example, do you think this work of art is real? Of course, well, it is very real. Now, of course, we're not looking at a typical picture, let's say, in a frame, but if it's real, and does it express emotion?
I think very emotional novels because it's got, memories of South America and so it's usually evoke memories.
So particularly much more positive emotions, maybe. And why do you think, I love this one, sorry.
No, there I mentioned an ethical or moral implication. Just shows what doesn't want to tell you. The ethical or moral implication is
Yes.
that these stones do not appear out in the open. They have to be dug out of the ground. So
they need to dig tunnels to take diamonds and precious stones, and the smaller the tunnel is, the less frequent it will happen that the earth on top of the tunnel falls down.
Collapse.
So they use small human beings, so children or small women, and sometimes they die, and they're taking out diamonds or precious stones, but they don't get paid with diamonds or precious stones.
Oh, it's terrible.
This is very
So this
serious.
I didn't want to say
moral
it was very
implication.
negative.
Are these-
No, the first time I saw it, someone came and said, I wish I had been taught mathematics with these colors. So what do I have to be telling people? Be unhappy and know about the sad part of the world.
Yes. No, that's true. So there's so many things about it. Yes. On the one hand, these are wonderful colours to teach you, but did people lose their lives in getting these stones? And are they precious stones anyway, or just?
But do we need greater technology to learn the same lesson?
Yes. Do we know? I mean, you were asking that mentality that like this is one of the marvelous renderings of the lesson. And the simplest technology, if you like, but it's still technology, a way of showing. There's another one here. Why do you think the artist, this is under foundation, why do you think the artist made this work of art?
Because he wanted to reach people, not to express something he is, but to reach people. He thought that the presentation would be appealing and attractive aesthetically, and that people would be interested. And then, but they learn that mathematical thing would be related to something attractive.
Okay.
And maths has a fundamental basis county studies.
Yes. And that's how it's that count. Do you remember the abacus? The counting, you want to put it in the picture.
That's his bike.
Which is fascinating.
Like it.
By